Okay, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. I am going to try a new approach to my Stygian testing, as there were absolutely flaws in it. So, in today's video, I'm going to be dubbing over when I'm fighting enemies and stuff. I might say some stuff, I'll, switch back to my natural audio then. But, as of right now, I think it's better off if I just, switch between them. So, the character we're going to be starting with is going to be Neuvillette, and I honestly imagine this is going to be a walk in the park, kind of. The only thing that will be an issue is, like, Mavuika won't necessarily be that good, right? Because she's gonna be immune. That's the character we're kind of trying to be immune with. If I had not, like, done that, we would have been fine. I had Shieldon's Q up, could have healed my characters. I just didn't do it. Okay, that thing was a very big tank, I would say. For how much damage Nevi was doing there, insanely, like, tanky, I would say. I was not expecting... When I started seeing Nevi hit Vapes for 130,000, I wasn't expecting him to hit or take even half as long as that. Well, maybe half. 60 seconds, maybe something around there. I forgot that I did give it to Mulaney for a slight bit. Like, I did. I don't know why subconsciously I was like, I need to check his build. I don't know why, but I did, and that was my build for him. Okay. Oh, okay. So he did it with the R5 of his weapon. Mavuika was C2. Shieldon was C2. Fiorina C1. Okay. I'll take that. Could have done better. Sure. Fairly easy, not even a challenge. overall, yeah, Mavuika off-field DPS, as you saw there, 130,000. I probably mentioned it when I was talking. Just really good. Like, overall, yeah, this is why I'm kind of like, I'm just going to use Mavuika. You can say whatever you want about it. At this point, I'm kind of just, like, using characters. I'm not really, like, specifically shooting for anything. This will be an interesting one here, though, because I don't know how Bond of Life will interact with Nevi's actual healing. If it interacts badly, we might have to switch. And if we have to switch, I'm not so confident in what the result will be. Yeah, so you can see there that it did not actually go as well as you would hope. His healing does not, it gets completely countered. And, I mean, we can get rid of Bond of Life. I mean, that's one thing. Most characters can't do that. But I don't think this should be counted as getting rid of Bond of Life that well. I'm going to try and actually, we have her on the team. Oh, she's at, okay. Yeah, this is bad. I think you could do it. I think you could. Because we're going to pop this here that breaks her. Woo! That was scary. Oh, yeah. When you have that damage window, she does really well. And a thing I noticed with Nevi there, I guess I could talk about it while I'm doing. I don't want to maybe go too in depth with the way that I talk about it afterwards, because if I do, then I could end up just saying stuff and then I have nothing to talk about while I'm actually doing the run. But what I noticed with Nevi there is that if you backed away, this boss for some reason likes to walk towards you. So Nevi was backing away and she was just slowly walking towards us, wasn't even trying to attack us. That worked out very, very well in our favor. This will at the very least be interesting. I might have to switch to Lunar Electric Charge. Okay, yeah, when you do, what, 10% of the HP bar, let's switch to Lunar Charge. We have an issue here. Okay. We were close, but I'm not gonna attempt anymore here. This is an issue. So, All right, so there's a couple things to talk about here, right? So I don't think that this is necessarily like super. Look at my build. She's not that good. My build for Clorinde, I believe it's like not even close to good. Let me go ahead and look at Akasha. I'm pretty sure, yeah, 41%, and it's for the Dendro team because as you see, I have 145 elements of mastery. Yeah, and she's not using her signature weapon. You know, there are a lot of things that you could say and point to, like, yo, that's not good, right? This isn't good. I'm missing, you know, constellations or Neon Sun. So there are methods of increasing your damage on this team that I think are realistic, one, and two, I think just kind of would work out. I don't have a level 10 talent on her. We were at like the lowest, I don't know how much HP he really did have, but we were pretty like, I wouldn't be surprised if someone told me, yeah, my C0R1 Clorinde with a C5 Eon San, you know, cleared it. Because you don't need C5 Eon, or you don't need C6 Eon San. Because all you see, well, I guess kinetic scale duration, what is that? Does that matter for Clorinde? I don't know. But all it is Night Soul damage. Actually, no. I've been thinking about Eon San's passive entirely wrong. I always thought you had to be a character who consumes Night Soul to get the 25% damage buff, but it's not. She just has to like overflow her Night Soul, which I don't know exactly how it happens, whatever. But yeah, there are ways you could increase the damage of this team, so I'm not gonna say it's impossible or anything, right? I don't, you know, I've learned my mistakes. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna use, like, if this was me, right, I tried Clorinde on a whole bunch of different teams. Alright, at least for Lunar Electrocharge Chloride, that didn't go well. So, I'm gonna try Overload, but I doubt it will go well again. I don't see it changing the outcome, but let's see. Okay, so I think I'm gonna deem this one not, from what I saw, it doesn't look possible. At the very least, it doesn't. At least with the, little Frostnight Herra thing, it looked possible if you had the right things to go with it, but with the Lightkeeper, it certainly seemed like we just simply were way far off of our damage goal, and I don't think anything would have changed it. I don't think you could realistically do anything to just make Chloride do better. I don't see a point where that would happen. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm immediately gonna try Lunar Charge just because getting that shield with a Nepha is definitely gonna help us out. Although we should be pretty sick to just go ahead and allow ourselves to kind of cut loose, if you get what I mean. I am torn. I don't know on this one. I mean, have I tried Overload? I guess I haven't tried Overload, have I? I've tried this team because it has a shield. All right, so I'll try Overload. I feel like that team, I gave it a really good effort. I gave this team a really good effort. I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get it, so yeah, I don't know. Because again, you have Onslaught, you have Clorinde there to get their upgrades and get, you know, a little bit more damage on both of them. I mean, it feels like if you were to get that last shield down, or you did enough damage spread across the other rotations, you could get the shield down. There were a couple times, obviously, where I pressed Clorinde's E-skill a little bit too, like... Okay, very easy. Yeah, not really much else to say. She pretty destroyed that one. I think, yeah, Overload there did way better. Not even close. It was so better that I was confident even towards the end there. Like, we were messing up quite a bit, but even I was like, you know, it doesn't matter though. I think we won. Like, in my head, I was like, yeah, we won. It doesn't matter. I think if you needed it to be Lunar Charge to get through there, you know, I think you could have done it. Possibly though. I really don't know. It's tough because you're putting a lot of, you know, stock into Clorinde, which, I mean, she can do good damage, right? She is getting buffed in Overload a lot, but you're putting a lot of stock into Clorinde, and I don't know how good that is, really. But yeah, that's enough yapping, because I don't know how long this video is actually going to end up being. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Oh my god, I've been recording for an hour.